Not long ago, Florida was among the battleground states of presidential candidates coveted, but in recent years, it's become increasingly Republican.
10 Tampa Bay's Aaron Parsegian joins us live in Tampa with how that came to be and what last night's results mean for the governor, Aaron.
Yeah, well, last night's election results cemented Florida's status as a solid red state. And at the same time, while he was not on the ballot, it proved to be a big night for Governor Ron DeSantis as well.
We've seen the state of Florida go from blue to purple to a darker purple, but now it's pretty ruby red. Last night was a true indication of that.
From battleground to conservative breeding ground, Election Day 2024 marked another huge victory for Republicans across the Sunshine State.
Other than Trump winning the state, which he now calls his home state, the other race to have watched was the Rick Scott race. Rick Scott never has won by more than a handful of votes when he ran twice for governor and the first time for Senate. And last night he won by over 1 million votes.
It's seen on the map and voter rolls. In 2017, there were 300,000 more registered Democrats than Republicans. Now Republicans outnumber Dems by 1 million. Hillsborough County GOP's Tom Gayton says how Governor Ron DeSantis navigated COVID shortly after his first election expedited the pendulum swing.
We've always, used the moniker, the free state of Florida. And that truly has been the mechanism. That's been the magnetism. That's been the aphrodisiac for voters to come here.
And despite not being on the ballot, the governor scored a pair of victories Tuesday.
Your default when they are proposing constitutional amendments should be no. That should be the default position.
Taking a political risk by putting his voice and state resources behind campaigns against the marijuana and abortion rights ballot measures. Both failed to meet the 60% support needed to pass.
He certainly got his mojo back, and even though people have to still realize a strong majority voted for those two amendments. So there's still that out here in the state of Florida.
And that's what the state Democratic Party can look at as they hit the reset button.
We've got a lot of work to do to make sure that we're carrying our message of equality, of affordability, of making sure that we have abortion access.
Florida has every opportunity to be a two-party state. It has been in the past, and maybe it will be again, but the right leadership has to really take it forward and get people motivated, energized, and enthusiastic about why Democrats should be a part of the puzzle here in the state of Florida.
And at least at the state level, a lot of eyes already turning to 2026 when there will be a race for governor, and it's open on both sides of the aisle. We have more analysis for you on our free 10 Tampa Bay app.